little more room there. Me and your dad sitting right next to you.
Welcome to the jungle for tonight's contest between the Prairie Grove Tigers and the Huntsville Lady Eagles. I'm Lynn Gregson, and with me for another season of conference basketball, Derek Dugan. Derek, tonight, a rivalry as we start the conference. This goes way back between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Eagles.
Sure does. The coaches go way back, Lynn, and it's a tough way to start your conference season, playing a very good Huntsville team, as they're always a very solid competitor. But it's also a good way to start if you are able to come away with a win. You protect your home floor, you beat a quality opponent, and that just can really propel you into the conference season.
Well, Derek, and the other thing about this particular team as well is that both of these teams, Huntsville comes into the game 5-4, Prairie Grove 5-3. But all the losses for Prairie Grove, 2 7A schools and a 6A school.
Yeah.
And for Huntsville, they've lost to 2 7A schools, Fayetteville and Van Buren, and a couple schools from out of state. I think it's Howe, Oklahoma, and East Central. And I don't know what classification they are other than they must be pretty good to take down the Lady Eagles.
Yeah.
Lady Tigers, 3 losses to Northside, Harbor, and Mountain Home.
Yeah, I mean, both of these coaches are going to challenge their teams in the early season, always scheduling tough opponents. And, of course, Huntsville spent a lot of time in the 5A. They've been up and down between the 4 and the 5A, but so they're used to playing some of those bigger schools as well and actually beating some of those schools in years past. But both teams have really challenged themselves, and that all leads up to the conference season. You're trying to prepare yourself with those early season games for this part of the season. And to come in and play a Huntsville team right before Christmas break, I mean, that's it gives us a chance to really get some momentum heading into the conference season.
And speaking of the Christmas break, this will be our last webcast until after Christmas, and we'll be coming to you just after Christmas at the beginning of the year. But this will be it for a while. This will be our 5th game that we've done in the It's hard to believe we've already done 5 basketball games this year.
Yeah. Well, and Lynn, it's going to be kind of nice. That's a Merry Christmas for you. You've been going about every night of the semester, it seems like.
Well, I wouldn't trade that for anything, being able to go down to Little Rock. And although the football team fell a little short, what a great experience, and a lot of history still made
without a doubt,
for the Tigers.
Yeah, it was awesome to see this year. I mean, especially after the way we started. I know we're here to talk about basketball, but I think we do need to give some recognition to the football team and the coaching staff. And, after the way the season started with Farmington, and I don't know if that really woke us up or if Farmington was just that good. I'm not sure which one is which. I'm not a football coach, but regardless, our guys responded the rest of the season and just really rolled through, even all the way through the playoffs, Lynn. We were blowing people out during the playoffs and just ran into a very great Nashville team as well. And I thought our guys played extremely well too. I mean, there was just Nashville was just that good.
Yeah.
Saturday.
And I wouldn't make any excuses or anything else. I think our guys really fought hard. I mean, we had our chances. There were times we had our chances, but we fell a little short.
If there was instant replay in the high school game, that game might have turned out a little bit different too.
And even in spite of that, we still had some chances even with that.
Yeah.
But we're getting ready to do the starting lineups, and you mentioned these. Girls tonight that they both have been playing, good competition. Both of these coaches very experienced. They know how to get these girls to make a run in the state tournament, and the way you do that is play tough competition. And now they kick off the conference and really the open house, and we'll recognize that after we do the starting lineups.
Before we have tonight's starting lineups, if we could, let's have a moment of silence.
We're going to have a moment of silence. We're going to go to commercial. Let's go to commercial break, and then we'll come back for the starting lineups.
PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more. A lot.
starting lineups for the Lady Eagles. Number 40 for the Lady Eagles. That is Cheyenne Walking Stick. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Number 12 is Gentry Goss. Boy, they got some names. Gosvenner. Number 23, Delaney Tempted. I can get that one.
There you go.
Number 4 is Macy Campbell. And number 5, Michaela Watkins. And now for the Lady Tigers. Number 24, Sarah James Stone. Number 20, Camry Bartholomew. Number 21, Taylor Harton. Number 23, Maddie Harton. And number 33, excuse me, Ashley Cox.
Lynn, I noticed Parker Lopez in street clothes again with that shoulder sprain, I believe, or dislocation. So hopefully she's on the mend and will be able to contribute for us, as she's going to be missed. But the girls that have been out the past few weeks in Parker's absence have just been doing a phenomenal job of stepping up and filling in for her.
Well, this is in looking at some of the games that Huntsville has played, I think the one common opponent we have is Farmington. I think we both played Farmington.
Okay.
They came out with a victory against Farmington, and a little bit closer than our score. I hate to compare scores,
yeah.
But I think this will be a battle. These games are always a battle between these two schools.
Well, nothing's going to be a surprise to either one of these coaches. Very familiar with one another. Huntsville's going to run that high-low offense, as they always do under Coach Stafford, and how we defend that is going to dictate whether we have success tonight or not.
Well, here comes the tip, and it's going to go to the Lady Eagles.
I think I called Coach Barry Coach Stafford. They've both been there for 40 years over at Huntsville. You'd think I'd know the difference by now.
I think Coach Stafford was there when they used peach baskets for there's a three-pointer, and it's good. That's number 5, Michaela Watkins, gets the three-pointer, and it's 3-0 for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, a little too much space right there from the Lady Tigers. Allowed that open three-point shot. She knocked it down.
And now Bartholomew with the ball. Kicks it out to Taylor Harton, and Bartholomew again. Nice take. Oh, almost a chance for the three. That's a good move. A little crossover there, Derek.
Yeah, good play there by the Lady Tigers. They really cleared out that side of the floor for Camry to take her girl one-on-one, and she did just that, got to the free throw line, almost got the basket to go as well.
And she misses the first free throw, 3-0 still, as Bartholomew gets the second chance.
Notice Huntsville starting 2 sophomore guards, Lynn, number 4 and number 5 out there for the Lady Eagles.
Bartholomew makes 1 of 2, and it's 3-1 for the Lady Eagles. Derek, as they come down, tonight we started with the official grand opening, I guess you will, of the gym, with our new Prairie Grove Tiger Hall of Pride. And I'll come back to that. There's going to be a jump ball. And we honored the late Coach Mike Green, the first inductee into the Hall of Pride. And it's great to see his family out here earlier and recognizing him. And I know that you had a chance to work with him over the years.
Yeah, my brother played for Coach Green and always made him feel, we moved over here when my brother was in high school, kind of coming in late, and he just took kind of Dustin under his wing and always made him feel a part of the Prairie Grove community. And he just had a way about him that he could do that with people and a way to relate to people. And then on top of that, just spent so many years coaching and being our athletic director, doing so much for our community. It was a great way to honor him. And the Hall of Pride is going to be really nice. It's a sweet-looking display up there as you come into the gym, and it'll be great to see it fill up over the years.
Well, Sarah James Stone went in for the shot. It was blocked. But, Derek, you're exactly right. That's it's going to be great. And over the years, there's a travel there by Watkins. It's going to be great as we see other greats over Prairie Grove history start to make that Hall of Pride. And I saw one standing down there that I think should get a nomination in short order. Pretty good basketball player standing up there in the back, isn't it?
Oh, that's Josh Smith. I'd say one of the best scorers we've ever had.
3-pointer. Oh, no good. I was hoping we'd have another score right there.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh played for Coach Green, of course, his high school career, scored over 2,000 points for us. And Josh was a senior the first year that my family moved over here, and it was just amazing to watch him. A funny story about that, Lynn, my brother and Josh played in a 3-on-3 tournament a couple weekends ago for a Shop with a Cop, a fundraiser. I'll just say that my brother and Josh, their skills have diminished somewhat over the last 15, 20 years.
Well, that was Gentry. Gosvenner,
I believe. Gosvenner.
And Venner gets it and makes it 6-1. There's a three-pointer, short by the Tigers, rebounded by Cox. Gets it back over, and now Sarah James Stone trying to take the baseline. Nice defense that time by Tipton.
Yeah, Huntsville off to a hot start from the outside. That's what we're used to being able to do, and right now it's going the other way for Huntsville. They've had a couple open looks, which is a little bit surprising against our defense, and they've knocked them down.
6-1, 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Now, Taylor Harton did a nice job of just keeping that. She puts it in. I thought that she did a good job of controlling and not turning the ball over there.
Yes, she did. It almost looked like Huntsville was going to knock it away from her. She regained possession of it, finished inside the paint there. Nice, easy basket for Taylor. She made it look easy anyway. Lynn, I would not be surprised if we come out and press and go full court on them at some point in the game and challenge these guards, these young guards from Huntsville.
Wow, nice positioning that time. Kind of a rush shot that time by the Lady Eagles, and now here comes Harton. She backs it out. 6-3, Lady Tigers. There's Bartholomew. Ooh. Nice job. I think she's okay.
She was okay there.
And Harton, little floater, and it goes in. So Harton's got two baskets close. We don't, what's interesting, Derek, we kind of live and die by the three, and right now we don't have a three-point basket.
Yeah, the other night, I think it was the last webcast we did, we outscored our opponent. I think it was Farmington from the three-point line. So far, we haven't hit a three-pointer, but we're still right there in the middle of the game with those two buckets from Taylor.
And Lady Eagles have had 2 threes, and here's one on the way. Wide open look, and it goes down. They are 3 for 3 from three-point land.
I'll tell you what's happening, Lynn, is we're helping inside on that high-low entry pass, and we're helping a little too much, and it's leaving the backside guard wide open on the wing right over there. I would anticipate we're going to adjust that and not give so much help inside and let our girls play straight up one-on-one. That way we can cover the outside.
In and out as Maddie Harton takes that shot. 9-5, Lady Eagles up.
Both of these teams, solid rebounding teams. One shot and done. They finally missed one out there.
And now, nice job by Sarah James to get that back, and Harton's got it. Oh, Cox was there for just a moment.
Yeah, she thought about it. Nice job by Ashley running the floor and hustling down, trying to beat her defender down there. Ashley, she can run like a deer.
Sarah James Stone, no good. Two minutes, 35 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 3 3-point baskets by the Lady Eagles is their points. Another three-pointer on the way, in and out this time, but a good rebound. Lady Tigers able to get the rebound from the second shot from Walking Stick. That's her name, Cheyenne Walking Stick. I'm not,
I went to school, I won't say what town, to protect the innocent.
And another take by Harton's going to the basket.
Yeah, and that's good to see because I think it was last week, Lynn, when we did the webcast, Taylor was kind of recovering from that knee injury. She looked full speed tonight, ready to go. She doesn't seem to be lingering from any effects from that knee injury.
She does. We're 2 minutes 9 seconds, and Harton makes the first free throw. Derek, look over there on the scoreboard, and straight down, all green 0. So the Tigers made it through almost 6 minutes without a foul.
That could be a record.
And missed the 1 of 2. So we're 2 of 4 from the line tonight. And it's 9-6. And, I don't know if our free throw shooting is just getting underway of the season or if it's the new gym, but we've not shot well from the free throw line.
I'm blaming it on the rim, so I'm going to stick with that theory until we prove otherwise. We'll get those things loosened up a little bit.
And now Walking Stick gets it inside. And a nice move, no good, and now the Lady Tigers get the rebound. Wow, the refs are letting them play, that's for sure. Tipton with that last shot, she's not able to get it for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Huntsville really crashing the offensive boards. We're having to fight them off, and good job by the Lady Tigers that time to come away with the rebound.
Into the game for the Lady Tigers is Taylor Doss. Three-pointer. Ooh, in and out. The B was on the tip of my tongue.
You were right there.
9-6. And Lady Eagles throw it away.
A couple of unforced turnovers from Huntsville early on. As I mentioned, I think that eventually I would not be surprised if we either throw a half-court trap of some kind or full-court pressure to see if we can create some offense from the turnovers.
Well, the refs are letting them play. We're almost to a quarter. There's only been 2 fouls, and both of those against the Lady Eagles. And Harton looking, trying to go to the goal again, gets ball out to Taylor Doss. She takes, and again, that is her 3rd basket that goes right to the goal like that, Derek. I'm very impressed with the way Harton is really being aggressive with the ball.
Well, you know, Huntsville's seen Taylor ever since she was in 7th grade, and probably the scouting report is, hey, get a hand up on her in her face on the 3-point shot. Taylor's doing a great job of shot faking and getting to the basket.
There's another 3-pointer. This one's no good, but they get the rebound. Back up, no good. Rebound goes to, it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, Taylor doing a great job aggressively dribbling the ball to the basket, getting by her defender, and on top of that, finishing her shot.
Coming in is Bartholomew and Cassidy Sapp coming into the game. The Harton twins are going to come out. 21.5 seconds, 9-8. Lady Eagles lead and have led throughout.
I like this substitution right here. Gives the Harton girls a 20-second break on top of the quarter, the minute that you get at the end of the quarter. So a good breathing opportunity here for the girls.
And not only a good breathing opportunity, you're not going to get a foul if you're on the bench.
That's right.
Unless you jump up and do something crazy.
Get a technical foul, which I don't foresee happening from those girls.
Not from those girls.
Yeah.
There's one over there that could get one.
Who's not a girl, right? We know of.
And now here is, she throws it up, and it's going to be a little late. Coach Froud wanted to release that maybe just a little bit early, and it's 9-8. Well, after 1 quarter played, Lady Eagles lead 9-8. We'll be back after this.
PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Everett Chevrolet, proud sponsors of Prairie Grove High School athletics, and also proud of their huge inventory, both new or used. You'll find what you're looking for at Everett Chevrolet. Are you looking for the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road? You're looking for the Chevy Silverado, and they've got them. How about the Chevy Camaro? How about the Chevy Corvette? It's all waiting for you at Everett Chevrolet. Family-owned and customer-friendly. Everett Chevrolet, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers.
Okay, we're back with you as we get ready to start the second quarter. The scoring is 3 3-pointers for the Lady Eagles. The Lady Tigers, 3 2-point baskets by Taylor Harton taking to the goal, and 2 of 4 from free throw line is our 8 points. So 9-8, Lady Tigers get the ball to start the second quarter.
It's not surprising that Taylor has 7 points, but it is surprising the way she's done it, and it's been an added dimension to her game that she's obviously improved on over the last year or two, and she's taking advantage of it tonight. The Hart girls back into the ball game after that quick breather.
Lady Tigers is doing, oh, well, wide pulled up jumper, got it. And for the first time tonight, the Lady Tigers lead 10-8, 10-9.
I love that set play coming out of the quarter break. Maddie, probably our leading scorer over the past couple of years, gets her an easy look right from about 10 feet away from the basket. Great job by Maddie putting it in.
Feed it into Walking Stick. Walking Stick walked.
She's a walking player. She's kind of thin, too.
10-8. Miles Eubanks, our producer tonight, he liked that. And speaking of that, tonight on camera we got Alex Nacho Henry, and a lot of students taking finals. Appreciate Nacho making time for us tonight. And then Miles Eubanks, our IT guy, he's handling the producing. Also tonight. Heath Whitley here overseeing things. So
does Alex get free food, or does he have to pay for it at the concession? Because if it's free, I know that's why he's here. There's no doubt about it.
The hospitality room. That's it.
Yep.
And for the Lady Tigers, almost 9 minutes into the game before we get our first foul, and that's on Maddie Harton.
And that was actually kind of a cheap one, so far away from the basket, one that you don't want to see Maddie pick up, but the referee decided to call it that time, and Maddie's smart enough to know how to play with a foul here. She'll do a good job out there.
And that is Campbell, no good.
They're letting it fly from out there.
Well, that's where all their points came from, and now Taylor Harden, here comes Bartholomew. There's a long three, no good. Boy, I think we're 0 for 3 tonight so far from three-point land.
Huntsville would have surprised me.
Walking stick misses, and
good rebound.
Good rebound for the Lady Tigers by Sarah James Stone.
What surprised me is Huntsville's had some really open looks. I mean, the threes that they've taken. There you go, Taylor.
No good. Rebound, walking stick. Lady Eagles have been a while without a basket. I hate to say that because now they'll nail it as soon as I do. No good. Walking stick with a good.
Golly.
Walking stick comes in. Behind us. You see who's behind us, don't you? Mr. Jake McBride.
Jake. How are you doing, man? Good.
Jake has helped us so much over the years with a lot of, there's a three-pointer on the way, and it's good. That's their fourth three-pointer. Jake's helped us over the years a lot. He's helped out some with our webcast. Remember back in 2012, you guys handled some of the duties down in the state tournament.
Boy, that was a lot of fun, messing up all the sound issues that day, Lynn. I appreciate you not being there.
And another floater, no good. Now here comes Taylor Harton. And now a good take by Bartholomew, no good. But Jake, he's helped out, and he helps produce a lot of our commercials. He does the voiceovers for those, and just a friend of the program, a friend of the community, and really appreciate all that Jake does. Another three-pointer, and she's hot. Goodness. That's another one by Gosvenier.
I've got to assume that Gosvenier, or however we say it, is the sister of the boys player for them, probably the best player in the conference. He's a Gosvenier, and he's a handful.
Maybe I'll get it done by the end of the night.
We can just call her Gentry. That's her first name, Gentry. Then we confuse everybody if we say Gentry. They got the maroon uniforms out there for Huntsville.
Three-pointer by Sarah James Stone, no good. And boy, the Lady Tigers are cold from outside tonight. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half, and down 15-10.
One of the things you can't, if you've got an open look, you got to continue to shoot it with confidence. But at the same time, if you can get the ball a little closer to the basket, it's a good opportunity to do that when your shots are not falling from the outside.
And now shot on the way, no good.
They haven't hit a two yet. We haven't hit a three.
They've got 5 three-pointers. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, again, Harton's going to take it in, and good!
They're going to count it?
Yes. And I think they are going to count that. And that's Taylor Harton's 4th time she's gone to the hole. She actually had Ashley Cox there for a little bit on the way down. I don't know if she didn't see her.
Well, Taylor pretty much scoring-wise keeping us in this game single-handedly. She's got 9 out of our 12 points, and maybe that'll open up some things for some other girls and create some scoring opportunities for some other players.
Because if they start collapsing, she can kick it out. And there's Harden, no good.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, we are now 2 of 5, shooting 40% from the free throw line.
And this is one of those games where you want to make every point that you can, and when you get a chance at the free throw line, you want to knock those down. Golly, Lynn, another three.
Wow, another three, and I'll tell you what.
Campbell hit that one.
They've got all 18 points from three-point land.
Well, it's like the Huntsville boys have – it's like they've got shooting lessons or something. That's how the Huntsville boys usually shoot. This is maybe the best I've seen a Huntsville girl shoot in the past few years.
Well, you talked about we outscored Farmington just with our three-pointers tonight. Yeah. That may be all the Lady Eagles score tonight. And the Lady Tigers miss it, but now Sarah James Stone with a rebound. And now she's going to drive to the hole. And it goes in, and another basket. Well, we're not scoring from outside, but, we've got 6 baskets now in the paint.
Yeah, we're showing some versatility. Here comes the full court pressure just a little bit from the Lady Tigers, trying to create some offense, and Huntsville does a good job of handling it. But, yeah, I think we're going to trap out of that eventually, Lynn, and see if Huntsville might turn it over and give us an easy scoring chance.
Wow, they're going to
call Cox on that, I think.
Cox,
yeah.
You know, really at that time she really didn't need to do. She got the foul. She may have lost her balance, but really wasn't a great pass. Only the second foul on the Lady Tigers, one on Maddie Hart, and now one on Ashley Cox with 2:54 to go in the first half. There's Tipton with the ball. She's picked up by Sarah James Stone. No good. Rebound over the back. They're going to get walking stick over the back.
Yeah, great position right there for the Lady Tigers. Walking Sticks had a couple of offensive rebounds already, made her presence known down there. That time we did a much better job getting a body on her, making her go through us and making that contact.
Bottom! And now the pressure getting to the Lady Eagles. Here comes Harton, and going to be a blocking foul. The Eagles fans are not going to like that one, but they're going to call a blocking foul, and now Kayla Harton with the chance to shoot a couple. Harton's first one's on the way. This one is good. All tied up at 18, 2:14 to go. Second one about to get underway. And here's Harton, and she gives the Lady Tigers the lead again. It's 19-18. And Lady Tigers pressure getting to the Lady Eagles, and they had a turnover last time, and now they're making them work really hard. There's walking stick, turn around, no good. And wow, and the Lady Tigers, I thought that Tipton had come in over the back and knocked it away, but unable to get the ball there for the Lady Tigers. 19-18. Lady Tigers lead, 1:50 to go. Yep. And Lady Tigers really pressure and defense. I thought we got a walk there. Boy, walking stick is camping there. She lived in the lane there for a little bit, Derek.
That's her first basket.
20-19, a minute and a half to go here in the first half.
The first 2-point basket for the Lady Eagles. Lynn, I got our two suckers to come up at halftime for an interview.
All right, well, we'll have two, and they're two of Prairie Grove's all-time best, and I'll make that comment after this. A three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to the Lady Eagles. At halftime, we'll have Jalen Beeks, now playing professional baseball, former Prairie Grove baseball and basketball player, and also Ty Tice. He's playing college ball. Their three-pointer no good, and we'll have them in for some interviews at halftime. I'll have Miles and the guys set up the mics, and we can maybe get that done. And no good that time by Harton. 45 seconds to go, and it's 20-19. Lady Tigers. And now, Derek, down to almost 25 seconds, trailing by one. Let's see if the Lady Tigers are going to take the last shot. Looks like.
Crowd pulling it out there.
Yep. Well, this is what we thought we'd see when these two teams get together. This is what it's like. It's always nip and tuck, always a battle. Now down to 8 seconds. Drive, no good. And now they're going to get a chance maybe for one more shot. She's going to get a decent look at it. Wow, pretty darn close.
Yeah.
Well, after one half of play, the Lady Tigers trail 20-19. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll come back and talk to a couple of Prairie Grove's all-time greats.
Zing. Is it the work of a rocket scientist from NASA? Is it artificial intelligence from a distant planet? Zing is the new internet broadband service from PG Telco with speeds up to 50 megabits per second. No data caps and an online security feature that makes daily digital activity safe and reliable. Your internet used to be high speed. Now it's more like intergalactic. Zing delivers the experience of digital connections in remarkable ways, and it's ready to help you in takeoff. All you got to do is call PG Telco 846-7200. That's 846-7200.
Love God, love others, serve others. The simple motto of Prairie Grove Christian Church. Whether supporting missionaries in Japan, in Africa, doing mission work in Cambodia and Haiti, or building homes in Texas, or fun for the entire family with Upward Basketball and Cheerleading, you'll find our members seeking to show love for God through love for our neighbors. If you are looking for a church home, we invite you to experience PGCC firsthand. We have convenient service times on Sundays at 9 and 10:30.
Wrong side.
Okay, we're back, and I've got two of Prairie Grove's all-time finest here with me. Jalen Beeks, graduating from the class of 2011, and Ty is graduating the class of 2014. Jalen, I'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about what you've done since high school and what you're doing now, and just get us caught up on what's going on with you.
Yeah, I started out at Crowder for my freshman year, went to Arkansas for 2, and now I'm with the Red Sox. Got drafted last year, and I'm just really blessed and having a lot of fun doing it, and fun to come back here, new gym. It's crazy.
It's really nice. We were just talking about it off the air while the girls were dancing there. It still feels like Prairie Grove in the high school here, doesn't it?
Yep, it does. Didn't overdo it. Still feels like home. Really, it's the best way to put it.
That's good to hear you say. Still feels like home. Let me ask you this, Jalen. You're with the Red Sox organization. Do you know where you'll be assigned to as this baseball season comes up?
Early April is when I'll know where I'm going, and before that, it's just kind of wherever. Don't really know where I'm going to be.
And where did you play last year?
Greenville, South Carolina, which is low A.
And what is it?
Low A.
Low A.
Yes, sir.
Low A. Well, good. Well, let me ask you, Ty. Tell us a little bit about what you've done since high school past couple years and where you are right now.
Well, it hadn't been that long, but last year I played for Central Arkansas. At the beginning of the year, I just started out kind of pitching, and then ended up working my way into the lineup, played outfield for the second half of the season, and it went pretty well. So looking forward to February.
Oh, good.
Baseball starts.
Well, excellent. Well, let me ask you this, Ty, because you would have been then a freshman, Jalen's senior year, is that right?
That's right.
So you guys would have actually played 1 year on the baseball team together, correct?
Yeah, we did.
Did he have an influence on you at all over the years?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And exactly how tell me about that a little bit.
I'm going to be honest, I'm going to brag on him a little bit. Mostly his work ethic. When you're in high school, not everybody works just extremely hard. And I got to see a great example of how to work hard and how to get better in everything you do. So.
Well, that's good. And that's a compliment to Jalen. And Jalen, that hard work ethic that's paid off for you is now you're I don't want to say playing baseball, but you're playing baseball for a living. You're getting paid to do it. Well, let me ask you both, if I could, and I'll start with you, Jalen. Jalen, your most fond memory on the basketball court and your most fond memory on the baseball field.
Okay, that's a hard one. It's been a while. I'm getting old.
You ain't that old yet.
I'm getting up there. Basketball, even though we lost when we played Farmington my junior year, and we lost by 1, it was just a really good game, and I don't know, that's just the game I always remember in high school. I don't know why.
Was that over there?
Yeah, that was over there.
Yeah, it was just I remember that. It was a very hard-fought battle. And
a lot of people in the gym, you know, it's hot in there, you know.
Yeah, that old Farmington gym.
Yep.
That old Farmington gym, old Prairie Grove gym, it would get hot in both of those.
Yeah.
Baseball field, what do you remember most about that?
State championship, man.
Oh, yeah.
Me and him, I remember coming up in the 7th inning, and he was in front of me, and he hit a laser to left field. Guy made a diving catch, you know, and I remember that. And you know, we lost that game too. It's funny that both my memories are losses.
Yeah, but you know what? That tells a little bit about character, though, because you learn from those things. You can enjoy that experience. Everybody likes to always come out on top. And, you know, I'm sure, you know, 4 or 5 years now when I ask Dylan Sainer on one of these interviews or I ask Sam Dodd or somebody, they're going to remember that state championship that they just played this weekend. Ty, how about you? What do you remember most about the basketball and baseball?
Man, there are a lot of good memories. You know, mine's going to be really similar to Jalen's. My favorite memory in basketball was a win, but it was the district championship at Farmington.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be that small gym and all the people and going and winning that. And, you know, it really gave us a chance to get to state, and we ended up doing it. So that was the game. That was the game that set all that up.
And I remember that very vividly because that year we came in I think if I remember correctly, we beat Pea Ridge first, and then we had to beat Lincoln, who
won the conference.
Yeah, they were the number 1 seed, and then Farmington, who we had just lost to the previous week, 8 days earlier. We came back, and the girls won that night too. You know, we had a
it was
sweep
awesome.
that
Got
night.
to see Lacey win it.
Yeah, that's right.
That was awesome.
Yeah. And how about you, Ty? As far as the baseball field, anything that really stands out?
I mean, it was my freshman year, but I got to say the same game. There's something special about it. You know, I'm playing there now, so that's kind of a bad memory, but kind of not. You know.
Yeah.
There's something special about that game, and I'll always remember it. So.
Well, great. Well, again, I want to congratulate you both on what you're doing today and how you represent our community and for taking time to talk to an old guy like me for about 5 minutes. I appreciate it. Jalen, all the best to you.
Thank
you. If I'm not mistaken, a new baby on the way. Is that right?
On the way.
All right.
Life changer.
Congratulations with that. And Ty, appreciate you, and good luck down there at Central.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And you guys have a great evening and a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year to both of you.
All right,
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Ty Tice, Jalen Beeks, former Prairie Grove greats. We'll be back for the second half now. I look up, and we're ready to go. As we start the second half, the Lady Eagles get the ball. Ball goes inside to Tipton. Nice job, nice defense. And there is walking stick, does not get the basket. So 2 good looks that time for the Lady Eagles, do not go in. And now the Lady Tigers. Derek, you know, we're so used to getting 3-pointers. There's a take, blocked by Tipton. As Sarah James Stone tried to do it. We did not get a 3-pointer the entire first half.
We actually got one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bartholomew, that's right.
Did we?
Did get, yeah, we got one. Bartholomew
hit one, yeah, but it was late in the second quarter that we got that. Yeah, that's kind of unlike us. We shot it really well from the outside all year up to this point, and hopefully those will start to fall for us in the second half.
About a 17-footer by Tipton, it goes in. Somebody's lost a shoe, and that's going to be Cox. She loses a shoe. Well, here's the thing, Derek. You know, one thing Coach Froud is he's a guy who coaches throughout the game. He will make adjustments. He will make some changes. And I'm sure with them hitting 6 3-pointers in the first half, he's going to do something about giving them those wide open looks. Their last 2 baskets have been 2-pointers.
Yeah, I think that's going to be one of the keys there is can we match up one-on-one with those big girls inside to allow.
There's a 3-pointer off the front of the rim. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Will that allow us to spread out and extend our defense just a little bit on those outside shooters? That'll be the key if our girls inside can handle those big girls one-on-one.
Reminding everyone that, and nice turnover there created by the Lady Tigers. Reminding that tonight there will not be a boys game tonight. The boys will not be playing it. As the football team comes back, they've been able to work out things with a couple of the other teams, Huntsville and Gravett.
I guess Huntsville agreed to that, Lynn, which I mean, those are good guys over there, but I was a little bit surprised that they just said, yeah, we'll play it at a later date. I thought it was a good gesture from Huntsville to allow us a little bit of time with our football guys coming over.
And there's Harton again. Maddie Harton went in, didn't make it.
Yeah.
Cox able to get the rebound, and then it goes to Taylor Harton. She gets it in, 22-21.
Taylor with 13 points. She leads all scorers in the game, the only scorer on the floor that's in double figures for either team.
And a feed inside, trying to get it to walking stick, unable to do so. Now the Lady Tigers with a chance to take the lead again.
Yeah, big help side defense there from Sarah
Three-pointer, bottom! There we go. Hey! Wow. Boy, if we can light up a few of those in the second half, that would be sweet.
Absolutely. Here's the full court press. We're going to run and jump it. There it is, a rotation. But Huntsville makes the right pass.
3-on-2, and you know what? We're able to – what nice recovery on defense that time by the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, when you can speed up the pace, and she drug her.
She drug that foot.
Yeah, she did.
There's Tipton, about a 17-footer. She's made 2 of those already in the second half, all tied up at 24. First time we've had a tie tonight.
Yeah, I guess so. Huntsville doing it in a different way than they did in the first half, as you mentioned, Lynn. They're getting the inside game going.
Well, 2 of them have been from about 17 feet. There's Sarah Jameson will be fouled by Tipton. And the Lady Tigers only with 2 fouls tonight, one by Maddie Hart and one by Ashley Cox. So we're in good shape there. We can get, and if it's like that going in the fourth quarter, we can get very aggressive defensively.
Yeah, that's a good point. And
she makes the first one.
If we had gone the first half without Ashley picking up a foul, something would have been wrong, Lynn. She's always got to have 1 foul.
Second one is also good. So Sarah James Stone makes both free throws. And the Lady Tigers now.
Kind of a soft full court pressure here from the Lady Tigers. Not really trying to force too much. Just making Huntsville really work just to get the ball down the floor and not give up anything on the back end of it.
And there's walking stick, and they're going to get Cox that time. Cox almost just kind of undercut her a little bit there.
Yeah, she did, yeah. It's a good high-low entry pass from Huntsville inside the walking stick. And I think Ashley almost played like she thought the ball was going up for a shot there rather than a pass. It's almost like she was blocking her out.
Well, there goes a nice touch off that rim. She gets it to roll in for her, 26-25.
That's not supposed to happen to the other team.
Walking stick makes the first one.
That's Huntsville's first free throw.
I was just going to say, that's the first time I remember them shooting a free throw tonight. Second one on the way by walking stick, and it's good. She shoots kind of a flat free throw there, but it goes in.
It's nothing but net. I guess that's the key. Don't hit the rim down here. It's not going to give you a good bounce.
And, she had Cox for just a moment, unable to get it to her. There's Harton looking for the baseline, not able to get there. Good job by walking stick. 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter, all tied up at 26. Maddie Harton's going to go baseline, and, man, that's not like Maddie. There's a three-pointer by Taylor off the front of the rim.
I thought Maddie got fouled on her way in there. I thought she got bumped a little bit. No call there. As you said, the referee's letting it be pretty physical, but they've been consistent both ways.
Wow. Lady Eagles got a break there.
Case in point.
Ball went off of Gosfiner. There's walking stick. Thought about it. Now back at to Watkins.
The perimeter defense has been much better the first 4 minutes of this third quarter from the Lady Tigers.
There's a three-pointer on the way, short.
There's another.
And now this time Maddie Hart's going to get it. That's on. She was trying to box out. That was Courtney McCone.
Boy, Lynn, Huntsville has had a lot of offensive rebounds, more than we've given up in a long time from what I can recall. Huntsville really crashing those boards.
Boy, I really enjoyed chatting there with Jalen and Ty. They did
good guys.
Oh,
2 good guys there.
Really are. Oh, there's a nice play execution that time by the Lady Eagles. Walking stick gets it. Now, after scoring their first 18 with 3-pointers, their last 10 have come from 2 points.
Yeah, basketball's a funny game. You got to make adjustments, and Huntsville's done that so far. We've done a pretty good job as well of being able to shoot some threes. You know, we've adjusted our game as well. Here goes Taylor trying to take her girl off the dribble.
Well, and we've taken their 3-point away in this second half so far.
Yeah, we have.
And Taylor just keeps on. And Ashley Cox, get out of the lane, girls.
Hustle.
No call. Wow. Wow. A lot of activity. They're letting them play, like you said. And now there's McComb.
Now we get the foul on
and
that
now
end,
McComb's going to foul, or Taylor Doss going to foul McComb.
Foul on Prairie Grove, number 10, Taylor Doss. McComb, line shooting 2.
Kind of interesting here. I'm watching Huntsville. They got 3 girls back off the line.
Well,
now they got 2. Okay.
Missed that free throw. Maddie Harton's coming in for Taylor Harton. So on the floor for the Lady Tigers, Sarah James Stone, Ashley Cox, Taylor Doss, Maddie Harton, and Camry Bartholomew. Second shot on the way. This one's good by McCone. And a 3-point lead now for the Lady Eagles. No separation by either team so far. It's been pretty close all the way through. I think Huntsville had a 6-1 lead. It's been the largest lead of the game.
You get the feel that if one team can just make a little bit of a burst.
Bottom, there we go.
Maybe that'll start.
Maddie Harton ties it up just like that. And that's her second 3
of this quarter, yeah.
And the third 3 of the game for the Lady Tigers.
I think the first team that can make a little bit of a run is probably going to end up winning this game. If you remember, Lynn, there's a 10-second call. Boy, that was quick. It seemed like.
Wow. Well, you know, you were talking about, remember.
Yeah, last year, Huntsville, we had that lead going in. I mean, minute left. We had like a 5-6 point lead. Huntsville hits the shot at the buzzer to beat us, and we kind of owe them a little payback here tonight.
Well, Taylor Doss with the ball. There's a 3-pointer by Bartholomew, short, and going to go out of bounds. 2:06 to go here in the third. Bartholomew off a little bit tonight on that 3.
Yep, she's got 4 points, hit the 1-3 in the second quarter, hit a free throw as well, but not her usual scoring output. There's some aggressive defense right there.
Oh, Coach Stafford got the timeout.
Well, who says you lose your reflexes?
I said Stafford too. I just called him Stafford. Coach Barry. We've done it. We've done it twice. You did it once. I did it once. Yeah.
I'll take the blame for that. I started you
Barry,
down the wrong path there.
Yeah, Coach Barry,
hey, that was pretty good reflexes. Who says you lose? I heard your reaction time slows down when you get up into your upper years, Lynn. He was pretty quick on that timeout trigger there.
Boy. He got the call when he needed it. 2:02 to go here in the third, all tied up at 29. You know, the one thing about this gym, I don't care where you look, you can find how much time and the score of the game.
Yeah, I love that. I think there's 5 scoreboards.
And then a 2 on top of the basket.
The time on top of the basket. That's pretty nice.
And now 3-pointer on the way. McCone got it.
Good set play coming out of the timeout there.
Yeah, 32-29. McCone, who didn't start the game, but now she's picked up, I think that's 4 points for her.
Yep, that's right. I think 7 threes on the night for Huntsville, shooting really well from the outside. See if we can match it down here. Don't necessarily have to have a 3,
but there's one on the way. Bottom! And that's the third one from Maddie Harton. We're all tied up at 32. Yeah. 1:20 to go here in the third.
Maddie heating up in this third quarter. 3 3-point baskets. She's got 9 points all in the third quarter. Now she's into double figures. Over the back, I thought.
They're going to call her for a walk. She got pushed a little bit.
Yeah, I thought walking stick was over the back, going for that aggressive rebound.
Oh, boy. A walking stick right there. Good execution right off the inbound play. 34-32, 1 minute to go here in the third period.
A little cross screen action right there on the inside. We lost communication there on our girl, and she made us pay. That's 8 points for walking stick.
And most of that's come in the second half, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. I think she had 2 at halftime. Lady Tigers just running a little 3-man weave from the outside. Huntsville switching on everything, making it easy to defend right there. Want to see if you can find a gap to attack it and make something happen if you're the Lady Tigers. Getting out on Maddie now.
Three-pointer. Bottom! There we go. 35-34. Taylor Doss hits the 3.
I'm telling you, Lynn, I think it's the rim down here on this end. We seem to shoot it better in the second half.
10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And now, three-pointer, it's open off the back of the rim. And it's going to go out of bounds, so the Lady Tigers will have it, and they get the ball to start the fourth quarter. So now, if we can get a decent shot, at least we get it starting third. But boy, if we can find a way to convert a long 3 here.
Go a couple dribbles and let it fly.
It's a three-pointer. Oh! Oh, so close. 35-34. That's 3 quarters of play. The Lady Tigers lead. We'll come back for the fourth quarter after this.
For over 100 years, the Luganbuhl name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Luganbuhl care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Luganbuhl. Stacy Luganbuhl, J.C. Dobbs stand ready to continue that Luganbuhl tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganbuhl.com.
Tired of dealing with your worn-out roof? Are you in need of professional help? The answer is Pickett Construction.
Call Pickett Construction today to schedule an appointment with one of our professionals. From start to finish, our crews provide quality craftsmanship and service on everything from residential to commercial construction from the ground up, including roofing, fencing, concrete, remodels, additions, and more. Call Pickett Construction today at 973-5109. And remember, you pick it, we'll build it.
Well, Derek, it's been close throughout the game. I think, like I said, the largest lead was 6-1 right off the bat when they had 2 3-pointers and we made a free throw. Since then, I don't think anybody's pulled away more than 3 points.
Yeah, it's been close all the way through. You really wouldn't expect anything less, and this fourth quarter is going to be probably a nail-biter coming through. The great thing about it is, Lynn, for us anyway, and Huntsville really too, if you're a Huntsville fan, neither team in foul trouble, so you're going to see the main players play a lot of minutes here and aggressively here in the fourth quarter.
Aggressive defense. Yeah. Here comes the lefty, goes up, and Maddie Harden, the left-hander, misses it.
Lefty, great move by the southpaw there. Oh, boy, here we go. We made it 3 quarters and 15 seconds, Lynn. I'm putting a note of that. 3 minutes, 3 quarters, 15 seconds. Now she's using her right hand, very versatile. Using both hands is a good thing in the game of basketball.
I was wondering when I was going to bring that one out. Just had to wait for the right time.
I deserve it. I cannot. I can't deny it.
Lady Tigers being very patient. And that's one thing, in high school basketball without a shot clock, it's sometimes hard to be patient. Boy, good defense. Sarah James, I think, thought she would get fouled.
Oh, my.
They're going to call for.
Yeah, they called a walk there.
7:03 to go. Lady Tigers kept it almost a minute.
And what you were saying, Lynn, about taking time off the clock, it seems like our girls have really perfected that art, and we've been able to play with that at times when we needed to. Just being able to milk clock, protect the lead, protect the basketball, knock down free throws, and who knows, it may come to that tonight where we may have to rely on it again.
Walking stick, goes off the front of the rim. Nice rebound for the Lady Tigers. Again, want to recognize Alex Nacho Henry, our East Lab student on the camera tonight. Miles Eubanks producing. Heath Whitley here tonight from East Lab as well. Just glad to have everybody here supporting the webcast.
Little flex offense from the Lady
Three-pointer.
Tigers.
Bottom! There's her fourth one in the second half, Derek. Her sister did it in the first half in the paint. She's doing it in the second half from three-point land.
Absolutely, 14 points. She's actually passed her sister on the high point total of the night. Great set play, running the flex offense there for the first time tonight. We were able to convert. Boy, walking stick. Oh, that's over the back. There we go.
There over the back. This is Prairie Grove's largest lead of the game at 38-34.
Yeah, 6 minutes to go. We'll see how aggressive we continue to be on offense, or if we stay patient. Coach Froud running the same flex offense here. Let's see if we get another wide open look. I'll take that every trip down the floor. Maddie shooting a wide open three-point shot.
Well, we know with these Lady Eagles, 3, 4 point, even 7 point lead late in the game is not safe.
Yeah, can't relax. You got to continue to play your game. This is what we're doing right here, running some motion offense, but at the same time taking a little bit of time off the clock. Make Huntsville work right here. Make them step out and make a mistake. Now we're going to back it out.
Under 5.5 minutes to go here in the game. And now Camry Bartholomew just kind of pulls it out. Coach Froud calling for the four corners.
Here we go. Yep. Going to say, come foul me.
Well, Coach Froud, early on, he's kind of he's looking down at Coach Berry saying, And Coach Froud wisely takes some time out. Didn't want to, but
no, he didn't. He didn't, but it was a good timeout because Camry was in a little trouble.
Yeah, and it's his first one. He's got 4 more to go. 5:06 to go in the game. Derek, you a little surprised he went to the four corners that early?
No, Lynn, I've seen Coach Froud run that four corners when he's behind before, so nothing surprises me. And we do have the ball handlers, in all seriousness, to be able to take some time off the clock. The one thing you don't want to do is play back on your heels. You know, if you're going to play where you're going to take some time off the clock, if Huntsville makes a mistake, you got to make them pay for it, and you got to look for those opportunities. Don't just pass the ball around. You know, still look for chances, cuts to the basket, because a lot of times you'll kind of lull the defense to sleep a little bit. You can also end up with a layup if you play it aggressively enough.
5:06 to go in the game.
Huntsville not in any kind of foul trouble either, so they can be aggressive.
Better hurry
here.
up. It's going to be 5 seconds.
Another timeout there. Yep, another timeout.
Wow, he had to use 2 timeouts just in ball control.
Yeah.
Boy, Coach Froud can't be happy with that.
In a game like this, you want to protect those timeouts for crunch time, but it saved us 2 turnovers by Coach Froud calling the timeouts. He hates to use them, but it saved us a couple of turnovers.
Didn't you tell me last year, if I'm not mistaken, that in reality you're not supposed to be able to call a timeout on that 4th second, are you? Is that something you told me once?
I'm not aware of that.
Okay.
It may be a rule, though. I'm not sure.
I thought someone told me that on the timeout that once that.
Is that right?
I don't know. I thought you told me that.
Well, I've slept and I've not slept since then. You have a 2-year-old, almost 2-year-old. McKay knows my pain. I think he's dealing with about a 2-year-old at your house. Is that right?
Well, he's not there all the time now, but he's there. He's there enough.
He's there enough.
And I love it. I love it. He can come here as much as he wants.
Now, if I could get mine to go to grandparents a lot, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. They're fun though.
Absolutely.
I don't see how people do multiple children though.
5.
Oh,
she walked.
Oh my goodness.
After using 2 timeouts, Coach Froud is going to be sick about this.
Yeah, that's a tough way to do it.
Still had the turnover. He tried.
Yeah.
Used 2 timeouts to try to keep from getting a turnover, and then gets the turnover with.
What you got to do here, though, is a little hand check foul there on Camry. You got to continue to play solid defense.
It's her first, team's 4th, and Huntsville has. And Huntsville has 3. So both teams, you know, well away from that 1-and-1 right now. And McCone with the ball. That's 5. Wow, it was close. Coach Berry about to call a timeout over here, too.
These are not how you want to be spending timeouts. It's trying to save yourself from committing a turnover. You want to spend timeouts.
Boy, nice job backing up, taking the 3. He's going to miss it, and Lady Tigers going to get it.
That works. Our ball, Huntsville not panicking just yet to go to a full-court press. I would imagine at some point if this game gets a little later on and they're behind. Huntsville normally does not press, though, so they're sticking with their half-court defense. Let's just continue to take care of the basketball. Now we're out of the four corners, Lynn. Coach Froud wanted us to be a little more aggressive.
Three-pointer.
Get in.
Bottom. There we go. Cammy Bartholomew hits her second three, and the Tigers with the largest lead of either team in the game at 41-34.
And that was perfect timing, too. We needed that. Makes it a three-possession game. Defense still going up here.
And now McCone for three. No good. Rebound. Going to go to Lady Tigers.
Good. Yeah, I was going to say we created some offense for Huntsville that time. Gave up an easy open three from the corner. Fortunate she didn't knock that down. We got the rebound.
And now Maddie Harton with the ball. Need to get her. And now Harton again to her sister. Oh, Taylor with a nice.
Oh, she got fouled, I thought. Golly.
Wow, nice take, unable to convert. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. 7-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Boy, that would have been nice to get the basket there.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah. Taylor lucky she didn't get the foul. Tipton with the ball. Looking inside, she gets it to McCone. McCone looking for something. Another three-pointer on the way. That was Watkins, no good. And the foul is on.
Called over the backboard there, I think.
Oh, over
the
the
ball
backboard.
went over the backboard. So here comes the full court press.
Now they get into that press, and now Harton just going to dribble her way through.
Yeah, nice job. We got 4 solid ball handlers on the floor.
And boy, we got a little foul there on Watkins. There was one like that a while ago on Maddie Harton.
Yeah.
Kind of a payback almost.
This foul may be a bad thing. We got to inbound the ball again, Lynn.
Well, we struggled from right here, too, right by Coach Froud. I don't think he'll waste the timeout this time.
Get open, girls. Get open. She's open.
Coach Froud calling for a hold.
No wonder we can't get the ball inbounded.
Doss with the foul. Gosviner. I think we've pronounced it 5 different ways.
I think so, yeah.
First one's made. It's 41-35.
She's got 10 points, but she hit 3 threes in the first half, and this is her first point of the second half.
This one is also good, so it's 41-36. Boy, we got to get the ball in. Man, we're struggling with the press right now. Now Bartholomew gets it into the Eagle side of the floor, or where we needed to get it.
Now we're going to spread them back out again, but Huntsville really denying the passes, playing aggressively here. Good, there it is.
Good pass, gets it in. Maddie Harton stretches it back to 7 points, 2.5 minutes to go.
That's exactly how you got to play it, Lynn. When they're being aggressive like that, you open yourself up for a cut to the basket and an easy layup. Great pass, great finish by Maddie. Maddie with 16 points tonight.
Very eerie to last year right now.
Yeah.
Let's
see if we can extend this in the next minute or so we don't have to deal with that situation like we did last year.
Coming into the game is number 15. That is Bailey Reedy. And also Ashley Cox coming in, and coming back in is Walking Stick. It's 6 fouls now on Prairie Grove, so the Lady Eagles will be in the 1-and-1 next foul.
That's one thing we don't want to do is let them have points when the clock is stopped.
Well, there's a three-pointer on the way. No good. And, boy, Tipton battled for it and got the rebound. Boy, nice job as Campbell missed the 3.
Huntsville has gone cold from the outside this second half.
But Tipton has done that a couple times. Well,
yeah,
wow, what's that going on? Campbell now with the ball. Campbell only 5'3". There's a turnaround jumper by Tipton. No good. And
uh-oh, where are we going here, boys? Let's flip a coin. They're going to call a jump ball. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Coach Froud actually more upset with the girls that we gave him that opportunity to come up with the ball.
Well, obviously we didn't touch it. I mean, she didn't.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a weird.
And now Cox is going to get the foul with 1:41 to go. Coach Froud didn't like that exchange.
Yeah.
Number one, we got the ball there. We could have run some clock off.
Yep.
And number two, they do the inbound pass and doing exactly what you said, have a chance to score with the clock stop. And she's got this little flat free throw that she kind of shoots. And this time it goes in.
Oh, you're
right
kidding
off,
me.
Kind of goes, hits the front of the rim, gets a little touch and goes in. 43-37, 1:41 to go. Second shot on the way by walking stick. She's been perfect from the line, and she remains perfect from the line.
7 out of 8 at the free throw line for Huntsville tonight. They've shot it well there. Back to a 2-score game.
43-35. And now Maddie Harton with the ball, 1.5 minutes to go.
We've got 3 timeouts left, so use it if you have to right here.
Down to 122. Now Maddie kicks it out. Down to 1:13 to go. So when's Coach Berry going to tell them to foul? Because they're not even in the bonus right now.
Yep. There we go.
And now he's going to get a foul with 1:04. And then we're going to have to make free throws here.
Yeah, we are. I'm looking, trying to add up our.
Boy, we got the hardest thing we got to do right here. We got to get the ball inbound.
Yeah.
This is where we struggled the most.
We were 2 out of 5, Lynn. We're 4 of our last 4 at the free throw line. So we've warmed up a little bit at the free throw line, luckily. Coach Berry whispering a little sweet nothing to the referee there. I'm not sure what that was about.
Got to get it in.
There you go. Oh, no.
Boy, we have struggled to get the ball in. And there's a push.
Yeah.
Boy, we got lucky right there. Gosviner with that foul. 58.9 seconds. Boy, somebody get this thing in. We're not going to get it in. Wow, Darren. We are just
flirting with danger here, Lynn. Right. Now Camry's going to go to the line. Here we go. Camry is 1 out of 2 at the free throw line tonight. 1-1 coming up.
And now coming into the game is Taylor Doss. She's going to come in for Ashley Cox.
Back in for Prairie Grove, number 10, Taylor Doss. Bartholomew at the line, shooting 1-1.
Bartholomew at the line. Tigers with a, boy, I'd like her to make one to keep it a 3-score lead as the lefty gets ready to take the shot. It's up. It is no good. Rebound goes to the Lady Tigers.
Oh, that's huge.
That
right
is
there.
A big. And now with Taylor Harton with the ball and does a nice job. And now gets to her sister. 43. And now a foul.
There we go.
Gosviner with that foul is 41.4.
Yeah, these are critical.
We need one of these. Now coming in the game is Walking Stick and Ashley Cox. Wow, that was huge.
It was. I mean, no block out right there from Huntsville. Sarah James did a good job of chasing down that rebound. Knocked off about 20 seconds for us. Hopefully resulting in some points. Come on, Maddie.
And she got it. The first one's good. Back. Well, actually, it's a 2-point lead. I was sitting there thinking
Well, I wasn't going to correct you because I'm nice like that, Lynn. I forgive your faults.
Now we're up 3 scores. 45-38.
18 points for Maddie.
Uh-oh. Wow, what a turnover.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and Coach Berry just shakes his head and looks down. Wow.
Oh, goodness. 16 points in the second half for Maddie Hart. Really turned on her offensive game this half.
And we'll name her our Everett Chevrolet Player of the Game with a great second half. And she did a lot helping us maintain ball control as well. Coach Frau calls a timeout.
And at the conclusion of the ball game, if everyone would please stay off the floor after the ball game.
41.4 seconds. 45-38. Lady Tigers. We're about where we were a year ago. Other than I think they had the ball right here.
Yeah, and I don't think it was a 3-score game. I want to say it was a 6-point game. I probably got my stat sheet from last year, but
we got video.
Yeah, we do. I mean, there was like a minute left. I don't even remember who the girl was that came down and hit that about an 18-footer to end the game. It was a heartbreaker that night for us, but it'd be a great way to start off the conference season, getting a win right here.
Well,
one of the better teams in the conference.
If we're able to hold on These two meet over in Madison County here right after the first of the year, and I'll tell you, that is a difficult place to win.
It'll be a totally different type of ball game over there. Yeah, it really is. If you win over there, you earn it, and it's never an easy victory over there. I feel like Berryville's kind of the same way. It's a tough place to play and a long road to go over there, and you win at those two places, you've accomplished something. Let's get this one out of the way and in the book. So
we're 41.4 seconds away.
Get it in,
Get
girls.
it in. And now just throws it up, gets it at Bartholomew. And now, I don't even know if she touched her.
I don't think she did. Oh,
Campbell with the foul. Bartholomew will have a 1-and-1 again. Well, neither team got in foul trouble at all tonight. Even now, when they're having a foul, and now this one is no good again. So Bartholomew struggled a little bit from the line tonight.
Yeah, 1 out of 4 at the free throw line. She did hit 2 big 3-point baskets for us. She's got 7 points, but a little unlike her at the free throw line. Really, our team has not shot it great at the free throw line. We are 8 out of 13, so.
Wow.
Got off to a bad start, too, though, 2 out of 5.
Well, Coach Berry takes that timeout. He's got 3 left. I mean, he's got enough timeouts and things that he, with a couple of turnovers, he's staying in it.
One of the things you want to do here is make them work to get a shot. Don't let them have an easy basket or an easy open look. Make them work to get the ball up the floor without fouling, and then make them run some time off the clock before they're able to get a shot off. Both coaches with a couple of timeouts, 2 for us, 3 for Huntsville. So make Huntsville work right here. Make them take some time off. There's 34 seconds now. We'll see what it is when Huntsville get this shot.
But don't foul. Don't let them score from the free throw line.
That's right.
Well, they're taking a lot of time. And no good. Rebound. Goes to Taylor Harton. And a foul on Campbell.
Made him take 10 seconds off the clock before they got a good look, but made him take a little bit of time, probably too much time for Coach Berry's liking. Taylor's got a chance to ice it here at the free throw line. Taylor 3 out of 5 tonight, 13 points. She got us off to a great start, though, Lynn, with her drives to the basket. Really kept us in the ball game that first quarter and a half.
Wow, boy, and again now
girls.
8 for 15, just under 50% or just over 50% for the Tigers. Here's the other one on the way. This one's good. So 46-38, 19.6 seconds. And now just stay off, and man, if you can make them take 10 more seconds. Wow, almost throws it away. Tipped in, good. And now timeout. Well, you need to put some,
It's Coach Elder down there. He's back in his basketball mode now. What did they get gypped about 2 or 3 seconds?
2 seconds. 46-40.
As long as you don't turn the ball over here, you're going to be able to put this win in the books.
We should have the baseline here.
Be able to run the baseline, that's right. We have had trouble getting the ball inbounded, but more so in the sideline out-of-bounds plays than the baseline out-of-bounds plays.
And here you could, if you have somebody, you can throw it deep, and even if they get it, they still have, to run off some time to be able to get there.
You'd rather turn it over in the front court than in the back court, that's for sure.
8.1 seconds. The Lady Tigers lead 46-40. You've already named our Everett Chevrolet player of the game, Maddie Harton, tonight, who only had a couple points in the first half, right?
2 points at halftime, and she's really turned it on. 16 points in the second half, 4 3-point baskets, Lynn.
And really, we had one in the whole first half from Camry Bartholomew, which I almost overlooked. And I think that's because we got it when we were interrupted there for a moment.
No, you overlooked it because you were too busy ridiculing me about the dexterity of our players.
I didn't start that to the fourth quarter. I started that in the fourth quarter. Go. And now Harton gets it in, or Doss gets it into Harton, and it's going to be a foul with 6.6 seconds. So making one of these would pretty much do it.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Coach Froud going to pull all the girls off the line, get everybody back, set your defense up, and don't get anybody hurt these last 6 seconds.
Lady Tigers, first one on the way from Harton goes in. 47-40. And the Lady Tigers win their first conference game in the new
good
gym
way to
here
start.
At the Jungle, and now 48-40.
I like the Jungle, Lynn. It's
well, I can't take claim.
That may be it.
Didn't take claim for. There's a layup, and no good. And the Lady Tigers win the conference opener 48-40. Congratulations to Coach Froud, and a hard-fought battle for the Lady Eagles.
Lynn, that was a one-point game going into the fourth quarter. We talked about how it might be real tight going through. We really stifled their offense. They only scored 6 points in the in the fourth quarter. We scored a 13, come away with the 8-point win. For Huntsville, Gosviner with 11 points, and Walking Stick led the way with 10 points. And then for the Lady Tigers, the Harton girls, Maddie with 18, Taylor with 16, Camry Bartholomew with 7, Sarah James Stone with 4, and Taylor Doss with 3 to round out the scoring. A nice opening conference win here on a night that we induct Coach Green into the Hall of Pride and display that for many years to come.
It's beautiful up there too. There's a lot of nice artwork, and
it really is.
Good job. Well, we want to thank again our East Lab, Alex Nacho Henry, Miles Eubanks, and Heath Whitley tonight for camera work, producing, and this will be our next webcast will be January the 5th. I believe is the next conference or the next game. When is the next? Anybody know the next webcast for sure? Derek, why don't you read through those stats? I'll look that up one more time. I got it somewhere.
What's that? What do I need to read through?
What were the stats again? Who had the points? I just need to find what the next webcast is.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't give all the Huntsville players, so I'll go ahead and round those out. Macy Campbell with 6, Michaela Watkins with 3, Courtney McCone off the bench with 4, Delaney Tipton with 6. And that did it for Huntsville. They had 5 girls score. Lynn, we had 5 girls score, but 2 of those girls, the twins, accounted for 34 points out of our 48 tonight. That's a really large percentage right there.
Well, I'm sorry. Our next webcast will be actually Friday, January the 8th.
Okay.
January the 8th will be the next webcast. So
that'll be 3 nights before Alabama loses in the national championship game to Oklahoma.
That will be
when we need to mark
a
our
game
calendar?
where the Lady Tigers and the boys team will play Pea Ridge January the 8th.
No comment, huh? I don't get a comment on that.
Well, I don't know if Oklahoma will be there with.
or Alabama for that
Yeah,
matter.
exactly. Well, for our East Lab, Derek Dugan, I'm Lynn Gregson. Thank you, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll see you on January the 8th. Thank you, and go Tigers.